Today, I'm going to share with you some ways that help me stop worrying, and maybe it'll help you stop worrying as well. So, I'm no robot. I'm human just like you, and I do understand that worrying is a part of our human nature. It probably helped us back in the hunting and gathering era when we were, cavemen. And I guess I was telling the truth. Read this. Take a little second. Makes sense if you read it. But in this modern era, I do believe the less you worry, the more successful you'll be in life. And I believe that, with you worrying, the main way to really stop that is by really focusing on your most important next step. So instead of focusing on the whole thing about, how you're going to get this done and, the whole steps and everything you have to do, focus on your most and more important next step and have your heart in each step. When you have your heart in each step, it's different, right? So it's not a hobby. It's not just something you're doing. It's your life. It's a part of you. It's in your heart. So when you have your heart in every step along your journey of success, you are already a success because you're doing what you want to do. And when you have your heart into it, that's what proves that you actually want to do it and you're not doing anything, or you're not doing it just for the fact of say that you're doing something and you're not doing anything that you don't want to do. So definitely have your heart in every step and focus on your most important next step. Don't focus on the end goal of it, right? So another main thing that really helped me out, guys, that helps me out to this day is by staying in the moment, right? So when you worry, the only reason why people worry, the main reason is because you're not in the moment, right? You're worrying about things because you're thinking about it. That's the only way you can worry. So if you're in the moment and, like me right now, I'm recording this video with you guys, I'm in the moment. There's nothing else that's on my mind. It's like I'm in the moment with you. There's nothing else on my mind. So when you're in the moment, staying in the moment, you're not giving yourself time to think about things that can possibly go wrong. And that's ultimately really what worrying is. You're thinking about how things can go wrong instead of thinking about how they can go right. So to really get yourself out of all of that, stay in the moment as soon as possible. Whether you just have to look around the room, name 3 things you see around the room just to get you back in the moment. Or maybe you just have to go out and get out of your environment to, get you out of your head so you can get in a moment. Whatever it may be, whatever you have to do, stay in the moment, because that will definitely stop you from being overcome with this feeling of worry. Okay. So the main thing here, and we're going to cover more on this, coming soon. Make sure you tune in to Money Monday. But the main thing is law of attraction, right? So the energy that you put out, you'll attract that energy back to you. And that's true in freaking basically all areas of life. I mean, that's true as a human being, as a spiritual being that you are. So the energy that you're putting out there, you're going to attract that energy back to you. So with you worrying, if your energy is worry, right? If you're worrying, then you are going to be out there in the world attracting energy of worry back to you. So you want to be, have a sense of calmness, right? So instead of worrying, have a sense of completion. Have a sense of it's okay. It's good. I know it's going to get worked out. Have a feeling of certainty. Change that worry mindset. That way, everything that comes to you. So, and what I mean by attraction, right? Because you can't just attract more worry. Like, I'm not saying tracking more worrisome thoughts, right? I'm saying that you attract more things to worry about. So in your real world reality, you'll be attracting real life things, whether events, circumstances, that's now going to cause more worry. And that's all started from inside of you by just worrying about something little minute. It was snowball effect, and it could snowball into something much more bigger. So just stop that, right? And the main thing with this law of attraction, you just have to decide what you want, right? So if you're following your most important next step, you're not thinking about the whole, how is this going to happen and all this stuff. If you're following your most important next step, you got your heart in each step and along the way, and you're staying in the moment, then you're giving the universe you have the frequency of the success that you're looking to attain. So you're giving the universe the blueprint on what to attract to you. So instead of you worrying about, second guessing your actions, right? because you're going to not only, think about your most important next step, but you want to complete that most important next step. So you completing that most important next step gives you that feeling of completion, knowing that you're checking things off that list versus just figuring out how to get it done and just becoming so overcome with the fact that it is not done. So with you being able to do that, you'll attract law of attraction, right? You'll attract more things to feel, to have that feeling of completion, to have that feeling of arrival, whether it be events, circumstances, or, people, whatever it may be. It'll be something in your life, due to you being able to control and stay in the moment and work by step process and having your heart in each step. As always, get the step in, and as long as you got your heart in each step, you're already a success. Thanks for watching.